everybody, and welcome back to the Itsy Bitsy Zoomcast. We are in season 5 of the Itsy Bitsy Zoomcast, and this season is called TikTok Highlights, Celebrating Early Childhood Moments in Unexpected Places. That's right, we are using TikTok videos to generate conversations with our colleagues and with practicum students, and we're really excited about this episode. So this one we're calling Daily Affirmations and Joyous Moments.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sheila Gould. I'm the practicum coordinator at Holyoke Community College. And today I have 2 students as guests on the Itsy Bitsy Zoomcast, and they worked together to select some really great TikTok videos to prompt today's discussion. So I'd love to have them introduce themselves. Heather, do you want to start?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Robinson. I am the school age program coordinator at Children First in Granby. And nicely as I'm able to do my practicum there at Children First as well. So I'm in the preschool classroom with our 3 and 4-year-olds.
Awesome. Thanks, Heather. Shay, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Hi, my name is Shalene Bracetty, and I'm a homeschool parent / coach with other homeschoolers. But I'm doing my practicum at Children First in Granby as well. And yeah, super fun.
And you're balancing a lot very well. So I appreciate you taking the time to be with us tonight. So as we said in episode 1, Liz and we communicate a lot by sending each other TikToks, and a lot of them are about children. So we thought this would be a great opportunity to have the students share the TikToks that showcase really beautiful moments between adults and children. So when Heather and Shay were working together and submitted the videos they chose for the episode, Liz and I were kind of giddy about how happy we felt watching these videos. So Heather and Shay, can you tell us a little bit about what it was like working together to find the videos that you wanted to choose before we dive into them? What was it like working together, and how did you land on these particular videos?
It was really great working together. The fact that we're both at the same site made it really easy. So we were able to communicate in person, which was a preferable mode of communication as well. And looking at the TikToks, there was so many great ones to choose from that it was kind of difficult to bring it down to a few. But we were focusing on those interactions between the parent and the child, and ones that really just made us feel good, right, Shay?
Yeah, it definitely did. I definitely like communicating in person, kind of know when to start talking and stop talking. But I did like that. And there is a lot of TikTok videos, and we were like, when we first started, I think we had like 4 for each part. So it was hard to narrow it down for sure.
It really can be an app with this like treasure trove of wonderful content for any field. And I think when it first came out, most of us thought it was this app for silly dances. So I'm really excited to show the first video that you chose. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Here is your sign to do daily affirmations with your toddler. I am loved.
I am loved.
I am smart.
I am smart.
I am strong.
I am strong.
Yeah. I am thankful.
I am thankful.
I am talented.
I am talented.
I try my best.
I try my best.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I am brave.
I am brave.
I stay calm.
I stay calm.
I am creative.
I creative.
Today is a good day.
Today have a good day. Today have a good day.
I am a good friend.
I am good.
That's just fabulous. I mean, you can't not smile watching that. I'm watching it, and I keep watching the daughter look to her parent and make eye contact when she is saying the affirmations and repeating back, because she's looking for that human connection after every phrase. Tell me a little bit about some of the research you did around, developing that positive self-concept at a young age.
I think it's really important to hear affirmations. I do it with my own children, especially, my son had a problem with a bully, and I was like, words only hurt if you allow them to. And then I kind of just backtracked it, like, I'm strong. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it's definitely that words are powerful. And if you say them to yourself, I feel like it's definitely helps foster like your self-esteem, better connection, relationships with the person you're doing it with, positive interactions, encouragement when you're feeling certain ways, like kind of self-talk, teaches like self-talk. So like if you're in a position where you're like, I'm really nervous right now, you're like, it's gonna be okay. I'm okay. I got this. The importance of hearing that is definitely, it's definitely good to learn at a young age, because throughout life you're gonna have moments where you just are stuck in it and you kind of have to be self-talk. And yeah.
And I know
about that a lot. Your philosophy too about how much you feel like giving kids a safe haven was so important. So it's so nice to hear you articulate how that was a part of your personal life as a mom too. Heather.
one of our articles that we had researched made the connection between doing the affirmations and the kind of long-term effect and lowering depression and anxiety in adolescents as well. So hearing these things and repeating them, and there was other, videos of kids saying it to a mirror, so they're really making eye contact with themselves as well. But this one was so sweet and powerful, and starting it at such a young age, and having those values instilled, and just feeling that level of trust between the child and the excitement. You could tell it's not the first time they've done it, and that it's been a practice by saying, I am strong. It's just so sweet.
I think that there's something really powerful to think about the idea that we all right now, at whatever age we are, have an internal voice that talks to us. And that internal voice starts the moment you're born. Really, there's something happening in there. And with each passing month and each passing year, that internal voice is growing inside of you. And we all who are in the early childhood field are in a position where we can be helping them cultivate a kind and gentle internal voice, because we know that we have this critical voice inside of ourselves as well. And a lot of times that actually isn't one that we've created for ourselves. It's been external input, things that have been said to us, or ideas we have that aren't true, negative things about ourselves. So to start with affirmations at such an early age is so powerful. Hopefully the goal is that that voice will remain consistent and just get stronger as a child ages. And you're right, it carries on into adolescence and well beyond. We all know what our internal voice sounds like right now as we're sitting here.
It's that protective factor too, and we had an episode a few seasons ago about trauma-informed practices, but we talked about what are the protective factors for dealing with the stress that comes about in life. And one of them is having this positive self-concept. And what a beautiful way to start developing that early.
Yeah, I also feel like it helps even when you're mad. So like a lot of the kids in my practice, because I'm always like, tell me you're mad. Don't say I'm mad. So like sometimes I just hear kids being like, I'm mad and I'm mad because, and like I feel like that's really good because it teaches them to use their words versus like physical altercations too. So yeah, affirmations and self-talk is good in all around.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for bringing this TikTok to us. It's heartwarming.
It really is such a great one. And, it really talks a lot about the bonding, and your next video had a lot to do with another daily practice where bonding can occur between an adult and a child. So let me cue up the next video.
Yeah.
You like it? You don't like it? You like it? Okay, stop.
Oh my goodness.
I loved the spin.
Can I just tell you that when we saw this, the one that you submitted, it reminded me of my dad. And when I was a little girl, my father was an engineer, and he would braid my hair, and he did the straightest parts in the tightest plaits on the side, like right below my ears. I would have these long braids, and I saw that video, and it immediately sort of like hit my heart of remembering that, and that, you know, I am the age I am now, and that's one of my fondest, warmest memories of my childhood and time with my father is when he would do my hair. So what a powerful thing to witness in that he captured that. What was it about it that motivated you to share it with us?
It's a great two-part kind of video. On one hand, you have this beautiful connection between, this guardian and this child. And then on the other hand, the trend that it was following was dads doing daughters' hair. So it was kind of multifaceted, where you have this stigma against fathers who, are stigmatized against not doing their daughter's hair, and it's typically the mothers. So some of the articles that, I had researched with Shay, talk about a father's role in a child's life. So like that's that other side of it, on top of the general connection between the child and adult.
That nurturing concept and the learning that comes from the nurturing and the bonding that occurs there, it's pretty tangible. And I know both of you do a fair amount of work in family engagement, Shay through her homeschooling co-op, and then Heather through your work at Children First. You're both very passionate about working with families and educating families. Do you feel like that's one of the reasons this particular video spoke to you, because you're so passionate about helping families working with their own kiddos?
Yeah, I really like it. I feel like Heather said, certain parental things, like parental roles kind of fall in place, like where dads just don't do hair. Like, particularly in my family, my dad's like, that's not my job. But I definitely think that it doesn't have to be like that, and it's a stigma about dads knowing how to do hair. And there's so many videos on TikTok that are hilarious, where dads like put the child's hair in like a vacuum to like do it, and it's just hilarious. But
And I think the big thing is that they're trying.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, whatever way to get it in a ponytail. I mean, some of them come out like perfect. I'm like, maybe I should try to do that. But it's just hilarious. And you could just see the bonding through this video, and like the child is physically engaged by turning around, and the big hug at the end. You could tell it's their bonding time.
And I love that dad asks, do you like it?
Yeah.
And so she has a say on, whether they like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was that invitation for autonomy there. Do you like it? And you could tell that this is part of their daily rituals, because she knew to spin, right? As soon as he held the hair up, she knew to spin. And they just had this routine in place, and it's such a grounding thing. We all have routines that we do once a day that make us feel centered, right? Like if I wake up before my alarm, the day is going to be wonky, right? Like I need certain things to be in place to feel like things are going to go the way I like them to go. But for children, having things that they can rely on that are positive really helps them to feel grounded and to feel centered, and then to go into their day feeling really positive. So having that ritual and routine that has a beautiful bond with the parent is great. And what a fun way to use the app to share with other families. Hey, dads can do hair, and they can do it pretty well.
Yeah, I definitely liked that. I liked her facial expressions, the positive interaction between both of them. It definitely solidifies like secure attachments between, a child and their guardian.
I do have a quote from one of the articles that we read that I would love to share.
Go ahead.
So it was talking about fatherhood, and the different roles and identity status and how it affects the attachment to children. So what I have here is, social scientists have conducted myriad studies on families that have analyzed different components of the family. Many of these studies have validated the essential role that mothers play in the lives of children. Further, most theories of child development have been significantly influenced by the mother-child, and therefore assume a child's development rises or falls in relation with how well that child was mothered. So the article kind of continues on and talks about how the father plays a role in that, and how so many times it's geared towards the mother. And even finding research, Shay and I talked about this, it was hard finding father-daughter articles. So we really had to dig deep, and it was kind of surprising and unfortunate. I know we even went as deep as to look into some, there are some cultures where doing hair is critical bonding moment. And it's a huge part of their culture, and sharing that moment. So we were trying to even go from that aspect as well. But it's just, I think, highlights the need of the need to show these father daughter or guardian parent, these non-mother child situations that happen every day.
Yeah, and that are meaningful. I'm so thrilled that you both were on here, especially because your work with Children First. Liz is the lead coach for Western Mass Strong Start Professional Development Center, and she does a lot of work with Children First. Do you want to give them a shout out, Liz?
Oh yeah, I just want to thank Children First and the executive director, Donna Danette, who has been a big champion and cheerleader of the Itsy Bitsy Zoomcast, as well as just our field, an advocate for our field, and just to thank Children First and Donna, because you're both here and you're there. So she's been on the show, gosh, at least once, maybe more. But just to thank you, and to thank you, the two of you, for doing the work that you did and bringing your intention and mindfulness to this exercise and to this episode. Thank you so much. It was very meaningful.
It's a great episode. We always like to close with a quote. I was on Carol Murray's Illuminating Care page on Facebook, which I encourage folks to follow. And there was a quote from Louis Casalino, and he is a researcher on attachment. And he said, "We're not survival of the fittest, we are survival of the nurtured." So I thought that was a really great thing to end with tonight, because you both brought us beautiful examples of nurturing. So thank you, and we'll see everyone on episode.